All right, today let's talk about why the quality of the yard games that you own and rent out affects how much money you make. Hi, I'm Emily. I get paid to party. I run a handful of party service businesses out of my house, show you guys the behind the scenes of how you could be making hundreds to thousands of dollars a week from home. So follow along if you're interested. Okay, so one of my main side hustles is a party rental business that I rent items out of my house to other people having parties and events. Some of our most popular items here are large yard games. I think I've got 12-ish different types of yard games available right now. One of the most popular ones is cornhole. This is my cornhole board for reference. Now, I've been having a lot of people messaging me lately talking about how their cornhole boards are getting broken frequently. Other yard games are getting broken, and how am I handling damage like that and charging customers? The first important thing I want to talk about is the quality of the yard games you buy. This set I got from Costco last year. I got several of these. They were about $100 each, and they are heavy duty wood. If you can hear that. These are heavy, good quality. They're heavier to carry. They're very sturdy cornhole boards. I have used these sets for over a year, rented them out countless times, and they are still holding up very well. I have before bought one of the cheaper sets that's like, $50 or something like that. I think it rented after broke after 2 uses. You have to invest in the higher quality equipment because they just hold up longer. And I have talked about how people do not care about your items when they're renting them. They don't take that good of care with them. They're gonna come back scratched and scuffed, and they let their kids do whatever with them. That's why you have to invest in these more expensive ones, because they're going to keep lasting. I'm not saying these are impossible to break, but these don't just splinter and break in half. Legs don't break off on these with just normal wear and tear. So if something breaks, you know that someone was not handling that even closely to properly, and it's easy to bill them for them breaking, because these hold up very well. Whereas the other ones, you're a little more unsure because they're just lower quality and they don't hold up well. So it's really important to buy the higher quality yard games, because the other ones, if you buy them and you rent them out twice, you're probably not paying them off before they're getting broken, and you're not making any money. So you want to make sure that you're getting your items paid off and renting them out several times after that to be making money on them to make it worth it. Like I said, I got these at Costco. You can also find good quality ones on Amazon. There's a link in my bio to my Amazon storefront, which, yes, it is an affiliate link, but I have some higher quality ones linked on there as well. It does make a difference. You cannot go cheap in things like yard games that get moved and thrown around a lot and thrown in a backyard. Especially the nature of yard games, you are kind of rougher with games that you're playing. So you got to invest in the more expensive ones. And then if somebody breaks one of those, that's something you can tell them. I don't have a problem charging you. This has been rented out over and over again without any issues. You somehow managed to break it, you are paying for it. All right, ask me any questions you've got.